All right. Hello, everyone. This is your friend T-Bone. And take a look. It's not 7 Days to Die. It's Menace from the Deep. Oh, yeah, I've been playing a new game. For some reason, 7 Days to Die keeps crashing my damn computer. So I have found some other things to check out. And one of them is this, I guess it's a rogue type game, a card collecting game. It's called Menace from the Deep. And if you're into Cthulhu stuff and Lovecraft-inspired horror like I am, then you're gonna love this game. This game really it combines a couple different collectible card game features. It reminds me of three. There's three particular games that this one reminds me of. And I'm gonna go ahead and hit the play just because this music is so damn loud and annoying. So let me go here. We're gonna go story mode. You can go custom play or story mode. And you can see I have completed 95% of everything in this game. So I've been playing the heck out of this game. It's pretty good. This is a pretty good game. So let's go here. Oh yeah, that damn music was driving me nuts. Okay, so like I was saying, this is like a collectible card game, and roguelike meaning that it changes. The adventure is going to be different every time you play it. So there are a couple common features in this game, but I'll go over kind of what it reminds me of, to be honest. It definitely feels like Slay the Spire. So if you've played Slay the Spire, you like that game, there's a very good chance that you're going to like this game. It also reminds me of Darkest Dungeon a little bit, where you can upgrade your town. You know what I mean? You can upgrade your asylum, you can upgrade your tavern. Well, in this game, you can also do that in this build icon right down here. So it does have a little bit of that mechanic as far as Darkest Dungeon. Also, all the buffs and the debuffs. This game is absolutely loaded with buffs and debuffs. I'm going to have to make a list because I lost track. It is just crazy. And it's one of the features of this game that I do like. All the different buffs and debuffs, and you're going to want to use those to your advantage because some of these creatures are going to kick your ass. I'm not kidding. Some of these things are pretty damn tough, but once you learn kind of what cards go together and what cards don't, you'll get a feel for it. So it reminds me definitely Slay the Spire. It reminds me of Darkest Dungeon. Also reminds me of a game called Soulforge, which not a lot of people played. It was a great game until they screwed it up. It was awesome. They had a great game on their hands and they went in and they screwed it up. I think they tried to, make it worth more money. They want to charge people more money, so they went in there and they were tinkering with it, and they effed it up, man. It was such a great game. So it's called Soulforge, and it was a card game where the more you play your cards, the stronger your cards get, and that's also a feature of this game. So you basically level up your cards by playing your cards, and that was a feature of that particular game, which I miss. I love that game, but it is gone. So, all right. Anyway, so here is your main screen. Once you get in, if you're playing story mode, there's going to be a story. You can look at the cutscenes. I've completed the story, but here are the different cutscenes if you want to watch. Okay, I think there are 8. Yes, there are 8 different cutscenes, and it just tells a story about this tool right here. His name is Head. Believe it or not, I'm not making that up. This guy's name is Head. This guy's name is Hand. Okay, so we got Head and we got Hand, and this toolbox right here, Brain or something. Can't remember what his name is, but they all have these wacky names. This guy right over here, this crazy looking guy, he's the Freak, I think. So anyway, it just tells the story of basically what they're doing in this museum. So if you want to check that out, there is a story behind this. All right, but here's how we start our journey. We'll go to that in a second. Here's your building. So this is where, in Darkest Dungeon, this is like your town, you know what I mean? But in this game, this is like your museum where you can upgrade, the library, you can upgrade the propaganda center. And each one of these upgrades is going to obviously level up your characters in some way. I don't have them all yet, but I've got quite a few. So you can see the different areas that you can upgrade: the garage, the laboratory. Laboratory kind of sucks though. It just helps you create super spheres, which allows you to unlock some of these higher level tiers. For example, here in the training center, you need a super sphere. Well, to get a super sphere, you have to unlock the laboratory. So, it's just one of those things. But anyway, you can upgrade your museum just like you can your town in Darkest Dungeon. All right, so there's that, which is cool. Again, here's your laboratory, and the only thing this does is convert spheres to super spheres. So that's it. That's all it does. Nothing fancy, man. Don't get excited. It's just converting spheres to super spheres, which, again, you're going to need to unlock some of those higher tier areas. Yep. So, and maybe a different video, we'll talk about where to get these spheres. Basically, you get these spheres from defeating the final boss, who's going to be Cthulhu. I'm going to tell you that right now, man. No spoilers. It's freaking Cthulhu, and he's going to kick your ass like 10, 15, 20 times before you finally kill him. It's interesting how they went about the combat for Cthulhu, because you will die. There's absolutely no way to beat him first time through. So you are meant to fight him multiple times before he finally gives up the ghost. And he is going to give you one of these spheres. And then after you complete the game, more often, you're going to get more of these spheres, which you can make into these super spheres. Anyway, all right, so that's your laboratory cards. This is all the cards of the game. You have 3 different characters, just like, Slay the Spire. I think there's 4 with Slay the Spire. But in this game, there's 3. All right, so you got the detective. He's kind of a hard ass. He's got a cool little dog that he takes with him to battle. You've got the professor, which is like the silent if you play Slay the Spire. So this is the silent, basically. And his big thing is poison. He summons minions to fight for him. He goes into this like mad doctor mode. That's another thing that he does. I like the professor. He's probably my favorite character. Of course, the silent is my favorite character in Darkest Dungeon. But anyway, so we got the detective, he's kind of a hard ass. We've got the professor, this educated guy. He doesn't necessarily like to get his hands dirty. He likes to send his minions in to, cause a ruckus. And then the cultist. Now, the cultist is the most difficult one to play. I haven't beaten the game with the cultist yet. He's challenging. The cultist is challenging. The cultist is just a very unique, a unique character. He does a lot of damage to himself, actually, and he does a lot of bleeding damage. His big thing is blood, killing things and stabbing. You notice a lot of these cards are stabby stab cards. I'm gonna stab you. Bloodlust. Look, more deep cuts. Bloody rain. I mean, the cards are pretty cool, right? They're pretty cool. But his big thing is just brutal, sadistic attack. And he does, buff himself and debuff players, but he's an interesting one to play. I haven't quite figured him out yet. I usually stick with the detective and the professor, and then of course you have neutral cards, and these cards are applicable to any character. My favorite is the brick, man. If you get a chance to get the brick, take the frickin' brick, man. There's nothing like killing Tsathoggua with a frickin' brick to the dome. So get the brick, and you can summon bricks to smash these guys over the face. It's so awesome. You're going to love it. All right, let me go back. Items. Again, these are the items that you collect throughout the game. You've got your common. Of course, you got your rare. These are like your relics. And then, of course, you've got epic. And then you've got legendary. Now, the legendary, you're going to unlock these when you acquire a set. So let's say you have 3 of these that go together and form a set, you will unlock a legendary item. Okay, so that's how you unlock these. You're not going to find these. You're going to basically, unlock these by acquiring 3 specific relics, okay, that form a set. All right, so those are your relics. Equipment, again, equipment is pretty awesome. You're going to be using a hell of a lot of equipment in this game, and you're going to be swapping it out. And then, of course, you've got your consumables, which are like potions and stuff like that. You consume it, you use it, it's gone. So don't be afraid to use these, man. A lot of people hold on to this crap, but use it. You're going to need to use this stuff during the battles, or you're going to take a beating. So make sure you use your consumables. And then, of course, you have your epic consumables down here, which are pretty awesome. All right, so those are some of the items that you're going to get during the game. Investigation. This is, the main characters in the game, right? You've got this guy again, this fool over here. What's this? Yeah, you got some information you can learn. So it just tells a story about the 6 main characters in the game. These are the 3 main characters in story mode. You're going to run into this guy. This guy's the merchant, actually. So the freak you're going to run into when you play the game, because this is the merchant. So you're going to be buying stuff from this guy. Just like you do in Slay the Spire. You go to that dude who sits on the carpet. You buy stuff from him. That's this guy. This chick, I don't know what her deal is. I think they threw her in for some, gender equity. I don't know what the hell she's even doing in the story. She shows up maybe 2 or 3 times, and that's it. So, and then this dude, same thing. This guy, he only shows up once in a while. These are your 4 main characters right here that you're going to see during story mode. All right. And then, of course, we've got the cutscenes. All right, so let's go ahead and start a journey. All right, so we're going to go here. And again, these are our female characters, which is cool. I'm down with that. And, of course, we've got our male characters, so it doesn't matter. It's all cosmetic. They fight the same. Okay, it doesn't matter. Pick your poison. I'm not getting into that shit. Okay, so anyway, here is our characters. Let's go. We're gonna go with the first character that you're gonna unlock, and that's this guy. This is the detective with his dog. That's an ugly freaking dog. Jesus, my God! If I had a dog like that, I'd put that damn thing down. That thing's frightening. Isn't that frightening? Holy, what kind of dog is that? Jesus. Okay, so I'm gonna click this guy, and then of course you can change his name. So you can pick, hey, Timothy Doom. Yeah, that's awesome. Confirm. All right, now here, once you get here, these are all kind of my buffs that I've collected throughout, playing it. You can make your own deck if you want to do a self-made deck. That's awesome. But they have some pre-made decks which are pretty cool. So you can go ahead and select deck, and you see that at the beginning you're just going to have one deck, and then as you progress, you can unlock multiple decks. You can see I unlocked all 6 decks. So aggressive, defensive, different cards. Dirty tricks, yeah. Look at his nails. Someone step on some nails. That's awesome. A martial arts deck, which is pretty good. This one has a lot of cards that are a little bit higher in cost. Rage, again here. This is building up rage. There's a rage mechanic in this game, and then team player right here. Okay, so. If you're getting allies and things like that, that's that deck. So I usually play martial art, rage, aggressive. Those are the 3 decks that I usually play. So I'm going to keep it simple. We're just going to go with the aggressive deck, and I'm going to hit confirm. All right, this is your base ability. Every character has a different ability. This guy has a camera. It's going to let you draw an extra card. It's going to cost 1 ability point. And then, of course, he's going to start off with these 2 relics. And, of course, he's going to start off with the dog. All right, so let's hit confirm. Let's get this show on the road. My voice, I got a little bit of a sore throat, guys. Sorry. I sound like a smoker. Sounds like I've been smoking some Winstons, some unfiltered Camels. Oh, we getting a little laggy now. Of course it's going to be laggy because I'm recording. Oh, there we go. Jesus. That's never happened before. Anyway, so this is like your travel screen. So basically, you're going to be picking a travel deck, and you're going to be plopping it in this first slot, okay? And you're ultimately trying to get to this fool over here and battle this boss, okay? So you can see when you click on this, it'll show you some of the cards that are underneath. So we got the motel, and then there's an encounter, and then there's a scuffle. Scuffle is usually a fight against humans, whereas here is a monster melee. So we can fight a monster, and then underneath him is the merchant, and of course here's your motel. So there's different travel cards, and each card is going to give you a different effect, right? You can fight, you can go to the motel. All right, let's just play though. I just want to show you the basic mechanics of the game. I'm not going to go over all the different travel cards. I don't need to heal. Motel usually is healing, but motel you can actually upgrade a card at a motel. And since I have 2 motels up, I'm going to use one, and I'm actually going to upgrade a card. Okay, so I'm going to put that there. I'm going to come over here and upgrade. I'm going to read a book. Read a book and upgrade a card. What the hell am I going to upgrade? Let's upgrade. The fire axe could be good. The grenade might be a good one. Wow. I'm going to go with the fire axe. Hit confirm, and I'm going to upgrade it. It's going to cause 12 damage and 2 burning. All right. So let's go right into battle then. All right. So I'm going to pick this monster melee, and let's see who pops up here. Oh, actually, before we do that, here's my equipment up here at the top. Let me just show you what you got here. So here's your equipment. You can equip up to 4 different items, and you can see there's different classes. You'll see this little purple icon. Each one of these pieces of equipment has to come from a different class. So right now I have a ring. It's going to give me a 25% discount at the merchant. Here is your health, which I've upgraded. Here is my sanity. I have 18 points of sanity. Here are my relics over here, and you can click on them or just highlight them and see what they do for you. Right? Again, there's my doggy dog. He's got 35 hit points. Travel deck is down here. And of course, your navigation, how deeply your player can see into the travel deck. So I can see pretty deep. So if I go over here, I can see 2 deep. And again, you have to earn that. When you start the game, I'm not sure how deep actually you can. I can't remember. All right, over here is your ability. So you get 10 ability points. It costs me 1 point to use my camera, and I will draw 1 card if I use that during combat. And then my consumables. All right, this reduces the energy cost of cards. Great. This one casts Shell, and Shell at the end of my turn is going to give me 4 block. So again, that's one of those buffs. Shell is one of the buffs. It's going to give you some block. All right, just like Slay the Spire. Here's my cash. Okay, so again, here's icons. This gives you some of the different icons in the game, but believe me, there are so many buffs and debuffs, you can't even keep track, to be honest. But here are some of the different icons. So you can see we have, energy. That's how much it costs to activate a card. You're gonna have to spend energy. Insight is your ability. Health, obviously health. Sanity, damage. Y'all know what damage is. Healing is getting healed. Charge, when something's charged, it's going to add hit points to your attack. Block obviously is going to minimize damage. Frenzy, when you attack and you hit or you get hit, it's going to add points to your frenzy meter, which will show you. Bloodlust is something specific to the cultist. If you play the cultists, he has something called bloodlust. Okay, curses, you can see curses, blessings, fuel you're going to need for your car. You do have a car that you drive around, and don't let it run out of gas, you'll freaking die, and the game ends. So make sure you fuel your car, or you're going to have to walk home and get kidnapped, man. You don't want that to happen. You're going to end up in somebody's trunk. So make sure you don't run out of gas. You got to keep your car fueled up. All right, so anyway, those are some of the different icons. All right, and then here's your gas. All right, I have 20, my car holds 20 gallons. I've got 19 gallons. All right, so anyway, let's keep going. So that's this kind of travel screen. Let's go fight something. I'm going to take this monster and throw his ass up there. All right, let's see here. Let's do one battle. We're just going to do one battle today, guys. All right, so here's me. All right, Timothy Doom, I am a human. Here's my doggy dog. Now, I've read some comments where people don't know what the heck they're fighting, and they don't know how to, like, what creature is this? You just put your cursor over it, and it'll tell you. I've read so many people posting they don't know how to find out what kind of creature. You highlight it like this. That's a formless spawn. Come on. Everybody who knows Cthulhu and Lovecraft knows formless spawn, man. Formless spawn. What is that? Sathagwa? Isn't it Sathagwa that summons the formless spawn? So anyway, you just highlight it. You just put your cursor over it, and it will tell you about this creature. So, it has toxicity. So when you hit it, it's going to poison you. Fast metabolism. It doesn't take any damage from poison, which sucks because I love poisoning stuff. All right, so you just take your cursor and put it over the creature, and it'll tell you what the creature's intention is. So this one, I don't know what it's going to do. And then here, it's going to block. It's going to apply 8 block next turn. All right, so you can always. This is important. You need to look at what the intention is. Just like Slay the Spire, guys. Exactly like Slay the Spire. All right, so here's my guy. Again, here's my money. We talked about all of this. Here's your frenzy meter. So again, once this fills up, you're going to do 50% more damage and receive 50% less damage for X amount of turns. Usually, I thought it was 3, but it depends. But usually it's 3. Okay, usually it's 3. Oh, it says right there, 3 turns. Okay, so once that fills up, you kick ass, man. I'm telling you. Once that fills up, you go to town. Combos, when you play like successive attack cards, it will increase your attack combo bonus, so that's always a good thing. And then of course, same thing with defensive cards when you block. Here's your energy. This is the energy you have to cast cards. So right here in the upper left hand corner, it tells you this costs 0. This sucker costs 3, so that's going to eat up all of my energies. So if I play this, that's this card, and then this card. It's the only 2 cards I can play. Okay, or I can block, or I can throw a grenade and damage all of these idiots. Burning is good because monsters take double damage from burning, so remember that. Okay, anytime you can put burning on a monster, that's a good thing because it's going to do double damage, which is going to be 10 points rather than the normal 5 points. And I think cold does double damage against humans. So these are things that you're going to want to know, man. You need to know this stuff. Let's kick some butt. All right, so I'm going to take my axe and I'm going to throw it on this guy right here. Oh, yeah. So, and you notice he's burning now. See that? He's burning for 2 turns. So that little icon popped up. If you highlight over him, you can see it says burning. It deals 5 damage, and it's going to do that for 2 turns. But remember, monsters take double. So he's going to be taking 10 points of burn damage. All right, that's awesome. So now I'm going to just use this one, and I'm going to grant myself a little... Oh, I should have done this first. Ah, crap. I wasn't paying attention. This would have added 4 extra points to my axe swing, but that's okay. I'll do it now. End turn. All right, now my dog's blocking. That's burning. Oh, I got something there. What the hell happened? Something hit me. Okay, so this guy is going to attack my dog, and this guy is going to attack my dog. I don't like that, but that's the way it goes. All right, let's see. What are we going to do to these fools? I'd love to protect my dog if I could. But I think if I kill this one, that would be helpful. So I'm going to attack this guy. I'm going to try to give him everything I got. So I'm going to power up a little bit. Now I'm doing 8 extra points of damage. I am going to take a swing at this guy. Oh, and I killed him. He is dead. So that actually helped my dog. And over here, he's got 8 blocks. So I'm actually going to remove some of that block with this card. Ooh, that removed his block. And I'm going to give myself some block. It's all right. So I've got 7 block. But he is going to hit my dog. He is going to hit my dog. So let's go. Ooh, my dog weakened him. That was good. Oh, and my dog got poisoned. Oh, my dog got poisoned. So now, if you look at my dog, he's got some poison. It's going to do a little bit of damage to him. But my dog has healing ability, which is pretty cool. He's going to heal 2 points every turn. So my dog is going to attack this formless spawn. I am going to cause some vulnerability. I'm going to make this thing easier to kill. So I'm going to do this. Oh, and I love that sound effect. That's so satisfying. So now he's going to take 50% more damage because he's vulnerable. See that broken shield there? And that's going to be for 2 turns. So now it's time to kick butt. Let's get him. Ooh, and that did a lot. That was good. That was good. And I'm out of points. I'm going to hit end turn. My dog's going to attack. And he is down to 18. Oh, he's got bleeding, too. Oh, so now he's bleeding, which is good. All right, he's going to attack me. Oh, shoot. I better do something. Let's take a swing. I'm going to power up. And I'm going to use my fire axe. Oh, baby. That's how we do it. So when you finish a battle and you kill everything, you are going to sometimes get sometimes equipment, consumables. So I'm going to take this consumable, put it up here, and it tells you what it does. So just highlight over that. And then you're going to get a card. And sometimes you're going to upgrade cards. But I'm just going to get a card. So I get to pick. Which card do I want? Wow, there's some good ones here. Dexterity and strength is good. Dexterity is very good in this game. This is an exhaust, though. You play it once and it's done. Which one? I am going to go with... Let's go with the Moth's Code. It's epic. And then, of course, you get some money, and you're going to get some fear. And the fear is for upgrading that monolith. Okay, that monolith in the museum, which is it's only important during story mode. I already beat the story, so I don't really give a crap about fear. It doesn't really matter anymore. But you're gonna want to get fear if you're playing through the story mode. There's a lot of stuff I'm skipping. There's a lot of stuff to this game. All right, here we are back in our travel screen. So merchant, I don't really have enough money to really buy anything good at the merchant, so I'm gonna try unknown. What the heck is this? Let's see what happens. Let's see. We'll play a couple more turns and then we'll end this. Oh, I got the merchant. Jesus. Okay. Well, here we're at the merchant. You can buy equipment, consumables. I usually buy relics. You can get some extra cards if you want to buy some cards. I do get a discount though. I thought yes, I do get a 25% discount at the merchant though. I can get some brick. Well, summon a brick. Oh, you can summon a brick. That's pretty good. +1 to your block combos. Let's see. Travel decks. What do I want? Oh, this is a good card right here, actually. This one's pretty good. So, ooh, is it a toss-up? I'm going to get the relic. I'm going to get with the samurai helmet, even though this card right here is pretty darn good. It causes bleeding and 10 points of damage. Oh, block or attack? Block or attack? I'm going to go for... Actually, you know what? I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to go get this one.
As you wish.
And that's it. I'm out of cash.
Come again.
Out of cash. Thanks, buddy. I'm looking good. Don't want to go back to the merchant. Let's do encounters. Let's do another unknown. All right. Let's try one more unknown and see what this is. Oh, all right. Now, well, I don't have any money. Normally, it costs you 50 gold or $50 to fill up your fuel tank. I upgraded my car, so refueling is free, but normally it costs $50. I don't really need to refuel right now, so I'm going to work a shift, and I'm going to get $75. $75 for working at the gas station. Pumping Ethel and her sister. All right, let's keep going. No, I don't want to go to the merchant. Let's do an encounter. Now, encounters are just random, and you'll see when we play an encounter. It's going to be a little story. Not this guy again. All right. A game of pairs. He wants to play a game of pairs. Yeah, we'll play just so you can see what it is. It's going to cost $25. You're just going to be trying to match cards. So let's do it. All right, we're going to play $25. Why not? I'm game. All right, so we got a match. Okay, we get 3 attempts to match cards. Let's go with this one. Regrouping and... Oh, sweet. He does it on the first. All right. Offensive reflexes. Ice pick. Ooh, I want that ice pick. Oh, ice pick and ice pick. Yes. That's pretty good. I am happy with that. So don't forget to click on these cards, man. Don't just hit continue. You got to make sure you get your cards. All right, I want that one. And don't click reject the card. Don't do it. Make sure you click on the card. I've done that. And there you go. You added 2 cards to your deck. And those are pretty good. Those are pretty good. Let's get one more battle. Let's see if we can find one more stinking battle. Holy cow, I can't. Ooh, there's an... Oh, let's do this one. We're going to go here to the warehouse. Ooh, and that costs 2 gallons of gas to get there. And we're going to collect some planks. We're going to collect some wood. Okay, and wood is used to upgrade your structures. Let's go back to the motel. We're going to upgrade a card. Because I don't need to heal. Normally I heal, but I'm good, so I'm just going to read a book. And, ooh, that ice pick looks tasty, doesn't it? That looks tasty. Oh, man. But this one's good, too, though. This is a good card. Ooh, man. I could even upgrade my fire axe again, but I'm going to try the ice pick, actually. Let's see. And now I can go 2 different routes. Do I want to increase the damage, or do I want to increase the cold? I want to increase the cold. Fatal. Yes. All right. Awesome. Let's do one more battle, guys, and we'll wrap this video up. We'll play this again. We'll do it again. We'll talk about buffs and debuffs and all that crap, but let's go ahead and do another. This is an elite foe, so this is like a tough boss battle or mini boss battle, and usually if you defeat it, you're going to get some kind of a relic, and oftentimes a pretty good card. But let's see what happens. Let's see who we got. Let's see who we're facing today. Oh, a Gug. Oh, yes, a Gug. If you've ever read The Dream Quest of Unknown Kadath or Kadith or whatever it is, Gugs are in that particular story. That is a great H.P. Lovecraft story. You've got to read The Dream Quest. It is so good. So this is a Gug, and again, you can highlight them, and it tells you Gug Elite Foe. See that? And when you highlight him, it tells you what he's going to do. So you can see he's going to be hitting my dog twice for 10 points. He's going to be hitting me twice for 10 points. So I need to get a little bit of defense. Let's see what kind of... Oh, God. So I can shell. Ooh, I'm going to use my shell. I can put it on my dog, or I can put it on me. I'm going to put it on me. Sorry, doggy. And I'm going to do a little bit of block. Now, I can't use my fire axe now, so... shoot. Should I do another block or grenade? Let's just hit him. Alright, that's it. His turn. Yes, he attacks. And you notice I did get some frenzy there. See that purple? So it's building up my frenzy meter. Once this gets to 100, your strength and your defense is going to go up by 50%, which is pretty great. All right, what's he going to do? He's going to do something. He's going to apply bleeding on itself for some reason. Okay, let's go ahead and power up. We're going to punch him in the nuts. Boom! And then we're going to just... And even if I don't need block, I don't really need block. He's not attacking me. Play your cards because it's going to level up your cards. Okay, so I'm going to play this, and I'm going to play this. So always play your cards because it levels them up. All right, I'm going to hit end turn. Ooh, my dog bites him. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, what's he going to do? He's going to... Oh, 16 points of damage on me. Ooh. Ooh, I don't have any block cards. Oh, I do, right here. I got 7 block. That's it. Let's do that for sure. Okay. Oh, I'm good. I'm up to 18. I'm good. Let's throw this health vulnerability or... Let's do some cold. All right, we got some cold damage on him. Oh, look, I'm up at 22. Ooh, that's nice. And my dog is regenerating. Okay, what's he going to do? Something. It says he's not sure what he's doing. All right, we're going to increase my dexterity and strength. And we're going to shoot him and cause some bleeding. Oh, now he has a bleeding debuff. So he's got a couple. He's got dexterity. That's a buff. You can see what it's going to do. He's got cold, which is a debuff. It's going to cause 5 points of damage. And he's got bleeding. So the character takes 1 point of extra damage each turn. So those are some debuffs. And I am going to punch him again. Oh, yeah. All right. And my dog bites him. Awesome. Oh, he did a little bit of... He took a little sanity away, and he took one of my cards, punk. Okay, what's he doing? Okay, he's going to hit me. I'm good. I don't really need block right now, so I'm going to power up. I'm going to use my grenade. And I'm going to hit him again. Oh, he's going to attack my dog. Oh, man, he's going after my dog. Okay, now remember, fire does extra damage to monsters, so you might want to use this axe on him, which I think I will. Oh, and that's it. That's all I could do. My dog gets him a little bit there. He's burning, right? Burning. Remember, burning does extra. He's bleeding and he's burning. He's going to hit me, so I'm going to use a little block. And I think I'm just going to punch him. Okay, now again, if you want to use your ability, you can. Just take your little camera and bring it down. And it'll give you an extra card. Oh, another block. All right, I'll use block. And then I'm going to punch him. So that's how you use your ability. Just take it and bring it down on your character, and you'll use it. Oh, the Gug attacks. Stinking Gug. He's almost dead, though. I'm going to power up. And he's going to get a grenade up his butt. Oh, he's still not dead. And my dog's going to get him, though. And he's going to bleed. Right? He's got bleeding, so he is almost dead. Oh, he's got, 3 points left. Let's finish him off, guys. Now, again, we can finish him off with the axe, which is great. It's gonna level up the axe one more. Or I can use these other cards if I want to level them up. But I think I want to use my axe because I would love to get this axe leveled up. So I'm going to use my axe. That's it. That's how we do it. That's how we kill these fiends. Now, we do get to pick a relic. Let's see. This one gives you aura. It's going to protect you from a negative status or a debuff. This one gives you an extra ability. So instead of just the camera, you can use this Tesla coil to shock your enemies if you want. So again, do I want protection from debuff? Do I want a shock? Actually, I'm going to do this one right here. I'm going to go with the Ankh. Let's take that. Okay, some extra equipment. All right, so I'm going to put these boots on. Oh, I can get a razor blade. Oh, I can use that to cause bleeding on an enemy. And let's see what card I get. Which one? Take a swing. All block is converted into damage. Ooh, uppercut's pretty good. I'm going to go with the uppercut. I'm going to take uppercut, man, and then hit continue. All right, guys, so that's basically how you play the game. We're going to stop it there. I'll do part 2 where I finish the run, and we will do our first boss battle. But this is a very good game, guys. I'm very impressed. Menace from the Deep. If you like these types of games, again, Slay the Spire, Soul Forge, and Darkest Dungeon. That's what it reminds me of. Those 3 games kind of combined together. And of course, it's got that Cthulhu, Lovecraft feel to it, which I really like. Some of the bosses are cool. The people who made this game, they know their Lovecraftian mythos knowledge, because they're pulling up creatures that you don't really hear of very often, and I think that is so cool. You know what I mean? Everybody knows Cthulhu. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, Cthulhu. Everybody knows that, but who the heck knows a moon beast? You know what I mean? Or a Gug? You got to be a hardcore Lovecraft freak to know what the heck a Gug is. So, or a Amigo, right? Or an Elder Thing. They're all in here, man. They're all in here. So, they did a good job. I like this game. All right, guys, that's it. Menace from the Deep. Play it. You'll love it. I love it. I got it for half price during the Steam sale, so I think that was money well spent. All right, my friends, this is T-Bone. I gotta wrap it up. This video's getting too long. Next time, we're gonna fight this boss battle and see who the heck it is. I think it's going to be Ithaca, but we'll see. All right, guys, this is T-Bone. I miss you guys. It's been a while. I hope you all have a great day, have a great evening, and I hope to be posting again soon. All right? You guys take it easy. If you have any questions about this game, please let me know. I know a lot about this game. I've played it quite a bit, so if you have questions, shoot them out to me, okay? All right, guys. That's it. And you know, have a great day.